is up, everybody? It is the Anime Gamer here, bringing you another episode of Skyrim Let's Play. When we left off, we had just, fought Alduin for the first time, you know. And now we're gonna go talk to Parthenax about it. I've been playing a little bit off screen, not doing too much though. So yeah, let's go talk to Parthenax.
Lot Kongrach. You truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. Ni livrach hin moro. True, this is not the final Kongrach victory, but not even the heroes of old were able to defeat Alduin in open battle.
I will.
Alduin always was Pachlok, arrogant in his power. Uznagar Par. He took domination as his birthright. This should shake the loyalty of the Dove who serve him.
Oh yeah, fun fact about Parthenax. You know he's actually the guy that voices Mario.
Yes. One of his allies could tell us, Matmahus, but it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies, Yes, but your Sum is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need. Yes, this was ages ago, you understand. There were more of us then. Before the Bruniki, the Akaviri came and killed all my Zema. I used to visit him from time to time, nearly crazed by loneliness and captivity. Tiraz Sivaz. He did not even remember his own name.
Dang, that sucks.
I do not know how he came to be caught, but the Bronyun, the Jarl, was very proud of his pet, Pak. The Hofkasayun has been known as Dragon's Reach ever since. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years.
Dang.
I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol.
Fine.
Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the Dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains. Ponder the meaning of spirit. Unslad Zi. Where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength.
Alright, sweet.
Lok Thum.
Alright, so what do we have to do now? Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. I also have a 2-liter Mountain Dew right here. Today is great. I'm really loving these sarcastic loading screens. Let's go.
Mommy, did you not see what I texted you? No, I haven't. Look. Mommy, where's those glasses? Those thingies.
Oh yeah. I might be getting a new game soon as well, so if you guys would like to see that one, comment. And I'm actually going to be doing another live stream today, No
May
Man's
the
Sky.
gods watch over your battles, friend. I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
Yeah, I did.
Where's the remote?
I'm sorry, but I can't do it. We'll just have to keep fighting the dragons as best we can.
Where's my tablet?
What you're asking? You want me to let a dragon into the heart of my city? With the threat of war on my doorstep?
So I want to
There
stop him.
must be another way. The risk is too great. Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
Yeah, you stupid.
I don't know about such things, but I heard the Greybeard summon you. That's good enough for me. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace? I want to help you, Dragonborn, and I will, but I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the trapping scheme? But getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
Yeah.
Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons and this war in the bargain.
Sweet. It
Now,
does.
if you don't mind, I've got a city to...
Gee, you're mean. Alright. I am so happy for fast travel. Otherwise, this game would be so long. I mean, I like the game, but fast travel just makes it better. A lot better. Oh, there he is up there.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
Yeah, but he
I
couldn't
feared
escape.
as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs. I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems.
Yeah.
So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us.
Alright, let's do this.
Breath and focus.
Go, 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 go. Let's go to Ulfric first. You can use drugs to make potions. I love drugs. Yay! The more powerful your laxative. I don't see how armor makes so much noise. It's basically cloth.
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted
Only the
courier
foolish or the
from
courageous approach a
the
Jarl
Empire
without
putting a
summons.
great deal of pressure
Do I know
on
you?
the White Run.
Yeah?
Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe.
Railof's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past. And you fight for me with honor and integrity.
Criminal
welcome
past, you were
into
there
our
with me.
ranks. And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then.
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls.
Wait,
Whoever we replace
I know
them
you.
with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not,
The people are behind you.
many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world.
were such a day to dawn.
Aye. But in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Sorry guys, I'm back. I just had to jump off for a second. Anyway, I still need to talk to
Speak
you.
with Galmar. It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want? I have
Peace,
the greatest
man.
respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
Yes, we know.
Alduin, the world eater of song and legend. If that's true, we're all doomed anyway. And if it isn't true, well, then the fight to free Skyrim goes on. Either way, I don't see the use in talking to the Empire.
Dick.
You speak truly, Dragonborn. Sometimes the grubby business of politics clouds my eyes. Besides, it will be good to see High Hrothgar again. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
Alright, sweet. I don't know if you guys can see these, but I'm getting a lot of invitations, and I'm sorry. If you can't see them, then don't worry about them. Alright, next to General Tullius.
Never should have come here.
Oh. Why?
No sign. Ah, you're joking. In time. I got in a shipment of fine wares, courtesy of East Empire Company.
Yeah?
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested.
Yeah, I don't care. Anyway, I need to go up this way, I forgot. Alright, Tullius, you're next.
I remember you. You were at Helgen. Speak to Legate Ricka. I suspect we could use someone like you.
I don't care about you.
I see. Then there's nothing further to discuss. If you change your mind, speak with the Legate. The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem, but I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons.
No,
My
you're
job
saying
is to
go
quell
protect
this
us.
rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons.
Dick.
Has he? I suppose he doesn't want to miss a chance to bluster about the Empire's many crimes. He's probably hoping I'll refuse so he can blame the Empire for being unreasonable. I think I'll have to disappoint him yet again. Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
Good. Dick.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try.
let's get this peace council over with. This is both my favorite and my least favorite part of the whole game. Alright.
So, you've done it. Men of violence are gathered here in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. And I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
Don't worry.
Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. Do you know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
Quick save, I kinda want them in.
You're not invited here. You're not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? Hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
Yeah.
Very well. You may enter.
Good. Alright, let's do this. Let's talk peace. Okay guys, I'm gonna admit this is gonna get a little boring, but it's part of the game. So, sorry. Thalmor, Imperials, Stormcloaks, Greybeards. Looks like everybody's here. Come on, everybody, sit.
What? Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin.
Alright. Let's do this.
I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Nobody
Here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
Okay,
By Izmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
Okay, one, I'm gonna try and be kind of like neutral on this since I haven't picked a side in the war yet, even though I want to be a Stormcloak. Two, quit acting like such a freaking child. Come on.
Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around.
You won't be pushed around, but you just like retreat.
It feels like a mistake to me. But I'll bow to your judgment on this.
Thank you.
But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Ulfric, why so hostile? After all, it's not the Thalmor that's burning your farms and killing your sons.
She's supposed to be on our side?
You know exactly. No. Not this time.
Thank you.
Now that that's settled, May we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to
We're here
resist.
arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Business, please.
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Jarl Ulfric. General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar. Do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
Oh boy. Winterhold is like a pile of rubble. It's worthless. And so I have to go with Riften.
The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil, and threatened Ulfric's southern flank. You heard the man, Ulfric. We've made you a fair offer. Are you serious about these talks, or are you just here to posture?
I expected better from you, Dragonborn.
I am being neutral.
I came here in good faith. And now it seems you help the Empire at every turn. As for you, General Tullius, I see now that Galmar was right. Talking to the Empire is just as useless as ever. If you think you can hold Markarth, you're as deluded as your Emperor when he signed away our freedom to the Thalmor. Skyrim will never again bow to your false empire. Let's go, Galmar. I should have listened to you in the first place.
You always were a fool, Ulfric. You're no better at diplomacy than you are in the battlefield.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
A very pretty speech. But what does it
Shut
have
up.
to do with the...
If he's right about Alduin, we both have just as much to lose here, Tullius. Remember that. Now, back to the matter at hand. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it mead. These terms are still not acceptable.
I'm sure you have something in mind.
Damn right we do.
You surrender Hjalmarch to us, and take Idgrod Ravencrone with you. Sorely the Builder will take over as Jarl of Morthal.
Where do these demands stop, Ulfric? Do you expect me to surrender all of Skyrim?
It seems I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide. Although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. What say you, Dragonborn? Spoken like a true son of Skyrim.
Yeah, I helped him last time.
I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thangvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Leila Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. Jarl March will be turned over to Ulfric, with Sorley the Builder assuming the Jarlship. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Delmar. We have a long road to do.
Thank God.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan.
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Them, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up. Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be.
Smart, smart, smart.
He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
There's one more thing. We know about Parthenax.
How do you know Parthenax?
There's one more thing. We know about Parthenax.
How?
Parthenax, the dragon that the Greybeards have been protecting for all these years. He needs to die. He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him. Until he's dead. Well, we would dishonor our oaths as blades if we continue to help you.
Nope. I'm not gonna kill him. Nope. Odin was one of my favorite dragons, though. I love him.
As soon as I get back to Whiterun.
I bet I'll beat you there.
Get...
Whee! Alright. Call a dragon. I'm gonna kill you one day, Dazim. Well, I guess I'm gonna do this dragon fight and then end the episode here. Well, after
If
the
it's a
dragon
lady
fight.
you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets them, they're got.
Well, that was random. Thank you. Creep. Come on. Ah, in here. Come on. Wake up, man.
We're ready, Dragonborn. As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word.
Okay, let's do
My
this.
men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Alright. Now give me that.
You
can't
thieving
take that.
little elf! You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
But those aren't supposed to be stolen.
Everything here appears to be in order. You can move along now.
Bribery. The perks of joining the Thieves Guild. Alright, well, let's save and get this over with. Wait an hour for everybody to get here.
You do have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah?
Hold! Abin!
I did it. I was supposed to call him, right? Yep.
We're ready when you are.
Alright, well, he's coming. Oh, that guy just died. I'm gonna use... Nah, I'm not gonna use my good arrows. Over. I'll make sure he stays down. Go on, man. Yeah. You gotta land sometime.
Overteed.
need.
I think it's holding.
It is holding.
Bavuta med Kodav, caught like a bear in a trap. Zokfrini Grin Kogra Drunviki Dovakin. Ah, I forget. You do not have the Dova speech. My eagerness to meet you in battle was my undoing, Dovahkiin. I salute your, low cunning in devising such a Gramin Dol stratagem.
Thanks.
Zu'ulbonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position.
Yeah.
Hinsir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin.
Maybe.
Renik Vaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course. Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesur, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midove navarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there.
Yeah.
Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Serve you? No. Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention.
What is it?
Only this. You have the Thuum of a Dova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Onikan Korav Gain Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Zuni Tarudis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule. I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
Alright. I do forget how to free him, though. Ah, here we go.
Wait, I know you. The only mistake was you showing... Everything here appears to be in order. You can move along now. I'll take my leave then.
Was nu, Dinita, Beastvar.
Alright, come on, let's do this.
Saran Uth. I await
you're really
your
close to my face.
command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can?
Yep.
Zuk Brit Oth. I warn you Once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase.
Let's go.
Amativ, Mubo Kotin Stinselok. This is as far as I can take you. Griffboth Akrin. I will look for your return. Or Alduin's.
See you, man.